Hello students, welcome back to another interesting topic in the engineering economics and cost analysis subject. Today we will be seeing about demand and schedule. So in this video we will see what is meant by demand, what is meant by demand schedule, what is meant by demand curve and law of demand, and what are the factors that determines the demand. So first let's see what is meant by demand. So demand is the relationship between the quantity demanded and the price within a specific period. Or we can say it as it is the relationship between the maximum willingness to pay in return for something of value. So demand means the need for a product or the willingness to pay for a product is called as demand. So market demand is the horizontal sum of individual demands. It is the market demand that commands our interest. Now let us see what is meant by demand schedule. So demand schedule is a table showing the relationship between price of a good and the quantity demanded per period of time. For example, consider your demand for peanuts per month. So let the amount of peanuts demanded this month will be the quantity demanded, which can be denoted as QD, and the price for the peanuts, which is expressed in kilograms, is the price. So the table showing the relationship between the price and the quantity demanded is the demand schedule. What is meant by market demand schedule is that the table showing the relationship between the price of a good and the total quantity demanded by all the consumers in the market for a particular period of time is called as market demand schedule. Now let us see what is meant by demand curve. So demand curve is the graphical representation of the demand schedule, which means that it is a graph of the demand schedule showing the relationship between the price of a good and the quantity demanded for a particular period of time. Now let us see what is meant by law of demand. The law of demand is a fundamental principle of economics. It states that at higher price, the consumers will demand a lower quantity for a good. For example, during discount announcements, the consumers will opt for more purchase or more shopping, which creates more demand. So the law of demand states that whenever the price of a product falls, the consumers will go for more purchase or will go for buying more product. So law of demand states that when the prices go up, the consumers or their willingness to purchase that product will get reduced. When the price drops, the quantity will be demanded more by the consumers. So when the price goes down, the consumers will go in search of the product and they will buy more. Now let us see what are the factors that affect the market demand, which can be called as PINTE. PINTE is a short form for the factors affecting market demand. So PINTE, which means that PINTE, where P represents prices, I represents income, N represents the number of buyers, and T represents the taste or preferences, and E is the expectation about future price. So let's see how these PINTE affects the market demand. For example, first let's see price. So whenever the price of a product gets lowered, then the quantity demanded will be more. For example, let us consider the price for a peanut be rupees 20 per kg. If the seller announced a discount or an offer for selling the peanut for rupees 5, then every customer will opt to purchase that peanuts. So the demand for that peanut will increase. So whenever the price decreases, the the demand for the product will get increased. Now let us see the I income. So whenever a customer or the consumers have good income or an increase in income, they will pay more willingly to buy a product. So whenever I have more income, I will feel I would like to go for a shopping, like that. So whenever I have a good income, whenever I get an increase in income, then I will go for a purchasing, which means that there is a demand for a particular product. It can be any product. Or else I can say in another way, if I purchase a particular product with less price, then I can save more. For example, a package of rice, a kilogram, 1 kg of rice weighs is rupees 100, means for if I have to pay rupees 80 for a kilogram of rice in a discount offer, means then I would have a 20 rupees as my saving. So there is a saving in my income as well. So in that case also, I create a demand for a particular product. Next, the number of buyers. If I have more number of products and the customers are coming to me to purchase more products, then that will create a demand, which means that if I buy a product and the product is good, then I will tell my neighborhood about the product, like an indirect advertisement, and those neighborhood my friends will go and opt for the same product, which will create a demand. So whenever there is an increase in the number of buyers, and the quantity demanded will also get increased. Next is taste. If I purchase a product for the first time and it tastes good, or I get I like the product very much, means then I will go and opt for the same product for the next time also, so which indirectly or directly creates a demand for that product. Next is expectation about future price and market conditions. For example, if a new car is being launched by a company, means the price will be low. But in the upcoming days, if we have any festive season, means then the price will get even the price may get even lower. So that future expectations or future prediction of the price may leads to a quantity to be demanded. So this will also create a demand for a particular product. So the expectation or future prediction of the price will also create a demand for the product. So these are the main factors that contributes a market demand for a particular product. So I hope with this video you can have a good idea about what is meant by demand, what is meant by law of demand, demand schedule curve, and then what are the factors that affects the market demand. Hope we'll see in the next video with a good topic. Thank you.